Alright everyone, this is Twizzler from Dumb Luck Paintball. I'm going to do kind of a culmination video for you guys today. A couple of things. One, most of it's for budget baller people. And just some additional gear bag stuff for those of you who saw my gear bag video. So we'll start off with that. I found a lovely little addition to any little gear bag, and I got this at Walmart for $6. It's just a little, it's actually made by Jeep. It's just a small little case, and it comes with two little bottles inside, which I'll show you in a second here. But we got 3 pouches. Little screen mesh pouch here in the front, in which case I got a little wrist guard, a used piece of crap barrel condom. The front one, great for lenses. And again, as you saw in my other video, I keep my lenses inside just an ankle sock. Keeps them all nice. This is my clear lens for my V-Force. And right here, great little pouch. I got my gloves, some neck protectors, more brand new barrel cover, and whatnot. And this is a great little case just for you to keep all the small miscellaneous stuff, keep everything organized within your gear bag so you're not ripping through and having to pull everything out. It's real nice and simple. For $6 I found this. You'd probably find something cheaper than this and whatnot, like a little toiletries case. Good, nice, sturdy grip here. Like, even throw a carabiner on it, attached to the outside of your gear bag. So that leaves that. Second, a lot of people have problems at the field with their markers. It happens, right? I have with me, I have my 2 toolboxes. I have my big toolbox here, both of which I got, actually I got this at Staples. This is just a little pen and pencil case I picked up for $7. And this is just a tackle box I found at the sporting goods store at Walmart. And Big 5, sporting goods, you can find them, Cabela's, wherever it is you shop. Tri-State, if there's Tri-State near you. So this is my big box. It usually either stays home or I'll leave it in the trunk of my car in case I need major maintenance. In which case, you know, some hater sauce, a ton of Allen keys. I'm not even going to rip through it, spare batteries and whatnot. The cool thing about this little case here is it flips open and you got 4 individual little boxes, and I have a box for each of my individual markers that I end up servicing. I have one, this one right here is for my Proto Matrix rail, and in there I have all the O-rings separated, the extra detents, every single Allen key with the Chrono Allen key separate, couple of Q-tips for cleaning off the eyes, and the dye slick lube that came with it, although I prefer to use the hater sauce, and an extra 9-volt battery. For the PMR, I have one for all of the spider markers that we have. I have one for the dangerous power markers that we have, and one for the smart parts markers that we have. So it's kind of fallen to me to make sure all the markers on our team are maintained well. So, but because I'm more interested in playing paintball than working on markers, I have a small little on the field. This is one of the little bottles that was in that Jeep case, and this is perfect. I put isopropyl alcohol in here for cleaning off the eyes. But in here I got my little tube of alcohol, some tweezers, a ton of Q-tips, crazy glue, because you never know. This neat little invention, which actually our field carries these. It's just a pen, but you flip open the other side and you got a magnetic screwdriver, both Phillips and standard, and it's perfect for just about anything. It requires a screwdriver for a mark on your markers, and actually even works great for eyeglasses. So these are good little things, and I snatch these from the owner every chance I get. I hope he sees this and incriminates me. Some electrical tape, and then a little miniature set of diagonal cutters and needle nose pliers. And of course an extra, for my main marker I use my 08 PMR. I have another chrono tool in here. And this sits very nicely in one of the side pouches of my gear bag. So I got pretty much just about everything I need here just to work on my marker. And then I got my big guy in the trunk of the car in case something tragic happens and I have to start ripping apart markers. Okay, a little bit more back toward the budget baller stuff. I've heard a lot of people ask about what type of shoes to play or to use to play paintball. Some of you've looked up the Exalt cleats on Zephyr Paintball, A&S Gear, all that stuff, and they run about 80 bucks. Now, I got these at Big Five. These are Nike trail shoes, and they were on the clearance aisle, and they happen to have just the right size for me. This is a trail shoe. Now, it's got a very, very light cleat, whether you can see this or not. It's a light, very, very light cleat with a small little rubber nibs on it, and they actually work phenomenal. They also have the little bit of a reinforced toe here with a little grip, so for those of you who need to push off, get going in a hurry, they work great. They're comfortable, and I got them on clearance for 40 bucks. So, I mean, if you're looking to save some coin, take a look at your local sporting goods store and see what they have for like trail shoes, trail running shoes. Because one, they're comfortable to run in, they're designed for running, and they have just enough extra grip on it, and they work great. I've used them on the sod courses, I've used them on the dirt course, used them on the indoor, on the artificial turf. Work great. They're solid, and a hell of a lot better than just regular old shoes and whatnot. Now, for those of you who want to do team jerseys and looking to save a few dollars, again, I hate to promote Walmart as much as I'm doing, but this very same shirt I got here, $7 clearance rack. All right, I absolutely haunt the clearance racks at Walmart. I go to the Goodwill, Calico Cat, secondhand stores, always looking for stuff. Now, I actually had attempted to do a little bit of iron-on transfer, and I failed miserably. So we're gonna have to try this again. Whether or not you can see this, it actually does say dumb luck, and there's little dice on it. It's very, very, very faint. But these are mostly intended as these are our practice jerseys that we use, and maybe have to try better. I used the Avery stretchy transfer. I think it was mostly intended for lighter color shirts, so try the dark iron-on transfer. Now, as far as our actual jerseys, we got these from our field, and you see they actually just came in today. The screen printing got done. I took them down to a local screen printer here who did all three of our jerseys for 60 bucks. Now, we bought these, matter of fact, I'll take mine down. You can see my nice pretty name and number. These are made by Wone, W-O-N-E, Wone Paintball. And I'm not sure about the backstory behind this. They were kind of vague on how Wone is. But apparently Wone was the producer that made jerseys for dye, and they started making their own brand. And there was a website at one point in time called oneconcepts.com. Apparently, I don't know, I guess dye didn't like them marketing their own stuff, so these can only be obtained through distributors. So they're not advertised. I don't even know if they're in production or whatnot. But we were able to get these. We got three sets for both the pants and the jersey. That cost us only $70 for both the jersey and the pants. And the jerseys, not much for padding really, other than it's got some nice padding in the forearms here. Beyond that, not much padding. But considering how much we paid for it, it's not a big deal. The screen printing, we just went ahead and did just our name and our number, and the guy did a phenomenal job. I designed all this stuff in my Photoshop program, how I wanted it to lay out, and he did it exactly the way I wanted it. And props to that guy. Props to him down at Shirt Builders here in Moses Lake. He does an awesome job with this, and we're going to beat the hell out of it and see how well it lasts. So, alright, well, that concludes all this. I hope some of this helped you out. If you have any questions or whatnot, shoot me a message. I'm all over TechPB. I'm in the TechPB chat under dumbluck_Twizzler. On the forums is Dumbluck Paintball. You can send me a PM here on YouTube if you like. So enjoy.